Hi everyone, Samantha here from Holistic Wellness. Today I am sharing all about my pantry essentials. This is a question I get asked all the time, and I got lots of essentials that I keep on hand here that I want to share with you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Samantha Gladish, holistic nutritionist and women's health coach. I help women lose weight and balance their hormones with delicious food. So let's dive into my pantry essentials. There are lots of things that I keep on hand. So first of all, my collagen. I've always got some collagen powder on hand because I always use this in smoothies or I use this in different elixirs that I might make in the morning. I definitely will always have a protein powder on hand. I like to vary the proteins that I use. Sometimes I use a hemp or maybe an organic whey protein. This is a beef protein isolate from Designs for Health. So I definitely will switch up my protein sources, but there's always a protein on hand. Some hemp seeds, these are great to add to salads, or I also use them in my smoothies as well, and loaded with lots of good healthy fats and those omega-3s. And then I've got some mushroom coffee, my favorite. I love mushroom coffee, and it is something that I love to mix with my collagen powder in the morning. And I also will throw in some coconut butter when I make my collagen elixir. It's so delicious. It's my favorite way to drink my coffee in the morning. So we'll always have some mushroom coffee. I'm pretty sensitive to coffee. I find that there's a lot that are really stimulating for me, but I don't find that with the Four Sigmatic mushroom blend. So it's really great. I don't have this like weird jitters off of drinking this one. So I love this one. And then I've got some chia seeds. Always keep these on hand too because they're great to make chia puddings or to add them to salads or to smoothies. You can add them into so many great things, and they're also loaded with really great healthy omega-3s, those really good healthy fats, which will beautify your skin, will help combat any inflammation. And then moving on, of course, coconut butter. It's hiding back here. Always keep coconut oil. My coconut oil is great for also adding to smoothies. I cook with it, I bake with it, so always using some coconut oil. Some essentials like olive oil and balsamic vinegar. This is my favorite balsamic vinegar from Acropolis. It is so nice and sweet. It is delicious in salads. So I've always got some good quality olive oil and some balsamic vinegar on hand. Those are great for salads. And some apple cider vinegar as well. This is really great for supporting digestion and great for liver detoxification. It's also great to add to salad dressings, and sometimes I make a morning elixir with some warm water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. So always have my apple cider vinegar on hand. Sea salt and herbamare, my favorite. I put this stuff on everything. This is a blend of different herbs and spices and sea salt, and it's delicious. I just love adding it to so many different things. In fact, my favorite way to use it is by sprinkling it on some avocado. Favorite, love it so much. And then my sea salt. I really love Redmond sea salt. It's a really good high quality sea salt loaded with a lot of minerals. So you always got that on hand. Avocados, normally I would have them here, but I ate them all up. So I don't have them to show. So like I said, I love sprinkling the herbamare on avocados. I also add avocados to my smoothies and in salads, and I just eat them as is. They're so delicious. And then ginger, love grating this into smoothies. I make different, turmeric elixirs, and love grating some fresh ginger into there. Really anti-inflammatory. I love some fresh ginger. Or when I make homemade kombucha, I also put fresh ginger root in there. Sweet potato, we'll always have some sweet potato on hand. It's so delicious and sweet and such a great addition to your meals and great side dish. So I might roast those up, bake them in the oven or whatnot. Lemons and limes, always got those on hand. Great for salad dressings, great to add to smoothies, and all kinds of things. So, and making warm water with lemon in the morning, really great for liver detoxification and gut health. So I love using my lemons. Greens, there will always be some greens on hand in my fridge. So I guess this isn't just pantry essentials. This is also including what's in my fridge and in my freezer. So greens, so important to have on hand because you can just whip up really great, delicious salads. wild blueberries, my absolute favorite, especially when, you know, the summer is winding down, I'm heading out to farmers markets, grabbing all kinds of wild blueberries, as many as I can, and I'm freezing those so I can stock up for the fall and the winter. Some other things are like my nut butters or different seed butters. This is a Brazil nut and cashew butter. It's called rainforest butter. It's delicious. So I may have cashew butter or almond butter on hand. I definitely vary up the ones that I use. They're great in smoothies. You might hear the cat crying in the background. He wants to get to the food. And then I always got some coconut milk on hand. I make some really great overnight oats or some chia puddings. Also add this into different smoothies, or I might make a coconut whip and serve it with some fresh berries. So I've always got that on hand. Going back to the nut butters, this is actually a delicious blend. It's called Coconut Magic. And listen to some of these ingredients. Coconut butter, brown rice syrup, Cacao Magic Superfood Blend. So there's cacao powder, cacao nibs, reishi powder, mesquite, chia seeds, maca, vanilla, lots of amazing ingredients in here. So this is another alternative to using like a nut butter. Lakanto, this has actually become my new favorite sweetener of choice. So there's no calories, it's a no calorie sweetener, and it's delicious to use in like any baked goods, or if you want to sweeten your tea or anything like that, or your coffee. The cat, he's pretty loud. And it's just become my favorite go-to sweetener. I really love the taste of it. And then nuts and seeds, I always got these on hand, add these to salads, or you know, sometimes I make my own nut milks at home. Spices, I mean, I didn't have enough room to show all the spices that I use, but you know, cinnamon, turmeric, cumin, cayenne, coriander, lots of chilies and paprika. I mean, I've always got a variety of spices, fresh and dry, that I always keep on hand. And garlic, of course. So some fresh garlic. And if you could just smell this right now, it is so super potent. But this is actually just already peeled garlic. And sometimes it's just really helpful to have it in the fridge like this for those grab and goes when you wanna, you know, make something really quick in a soup and you just already got it peeled, and it kind of saves you a little bit of time. So this is just organic garlic. It's from Whole Foods and they just already peel it for you. Otherwise, of course, there's always fresh. And then, onions and garlic, I mean, like, they're the base of so many things that I make, so I've always got those on hand. And then going back to the greens, so I will have fresh greens on hand, but I will also have some frozen ones too, some spinach or some kale, great to add to soups and to stews and to add into omelets. So those are, that's kind of my essentials. Oh, and the last thing, chocolate. I've always got good quality chocolate on hand. When that little sweet craving hits, I just need one little piece and it's completely satisfying. So these are my pantry essentials. I feel like there's even so much more stuff I can add here, like eggs and of course my avocados that I mentioned. And these are for the most part things that I use pretty regularly. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you got any questions about any of the products that I use, don't hesitate to post them below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.